It's not over just because it's buried. You ever felt like your dream died and God didn't show up? You received a promise from God that seemed completely contradicted by your circumstances. God told you this business will not fail. This dream will not die. This idea will influence the world. This vision will impact nations. This marriage will not fail. This loved one will not die. Yet today, everything around you looks dead and buried. The opportunities are gone. The finances have dried up. The partners have disappeared. The doors are closed. And it feels as though your dream has been buried behind a heavy storm of doubt, fear, unbelief, and impossibility. That's exactly what happened to Lazarus. When Jesus received the news that Lazarus was sick, he made a shocking statement. This sickness is not unto death. Yet Lazarus still died. But here is the truth. God's promises are not limited by the appearance of your circumstances. Lazarus died, but the world never died. Heaven and earth circumstances and experiences shall pass away, but God's word to you shall prevail forever. The grave was real. The stone was real. The stench, the smell of death was real. Yet none of these realities had the final word. Here is the first success principle. God's promise is greater than your present reality. Just because circumstances get worse doesn't mean God's word has failed. God's delayed manifestations are never evidence of his absence. Now consider the sisters of Lazarus. They had welcomed Jesus into their home many times. They loved him, served him, and believed their relationship with him meant he would come immediately. When he didn't, they were disappointed. Here is another success principle. Never allow a sense of entitlement to replace trust. Past service, past sacrifices, or past achievement for God do not obligate God to work according to your timetable. Entitlement blinds people to greater opportunities because it convinces them they deserve immediate result rather than trusting God's perfect timing. Then Lazarus was buried, and a massive stone sealed the grave. Lesson number 3. People may bury your vision, close doors against you, and conclude that your dream, your story is over. But a closed grave is not a closed destiny. 4 days passed. Lazarus' body began to decompose. Human reasoning declared it's too late. His sisters have accepted the situation as final. Jesus specializes in impossibility timelines. Lesson number 4. Never allow other people's unbelief or your own disappointment to become your limitation. Faith sees possibilities where others sees finality or failure. Then Jesus stood before the tomb and commanded, Lazarus, come forth. The man who had been dead walked out alive. Here is the principle. Your delay is not your